It is I, everyone's favorite jack of all trades, with the foul mouth, Commodore Urban. How's everyone doing? I'm hoping you guys are having a swell fucking day, because, well, I don't know. I haven't really. I've been really down in the dumps. And again, it's this fucking time of year, Christmas, you know. I get really kind of just depressed. But, you know, there's reasons. There's reasons behind it. But anyway, I don't want my gloomy fucking demeanor, you know, put you guys in the shitter. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing swell. To all the new subscribers, thank you so much for joining the Commoner's crew. You won't regret it. And to all my old subscribers and all my, viewers, the loyal viewers, thank you again for joining in and watching this shit. That's the reason why I do it, for you guys. We're going to have a very special book review because, well, you can see, you see my Glencoe SS France model. We're going to be reviewing a John Maxtone-Graham book. And this is one I really like. France/Norway. Yeah. Titled France's Last Liner, Norway. Norway's First Mega Cruise Ship by John Maxtone-Graham. And here's just a little bit of what it says here, the descriptive thing of the book. SS France in 1962 was a paragon of elegance, style, and speed. Christened by Madame de Gaulle, she was at 1,035 feet the world's longest passenger vessel, perfectly attuned to post-war demographics with a select first class and huge tourist class. But the escalating price of fuel at speed, she devoured a ton a mile, and a truculent crew finally doomed her. Scrapping seemed inevitable, but there was a miraculous reprieve. Knut Kolster, instigator of Miami's burgeoning new cruise industry, desperately needed a fifth ship for his flourishing Norwegian Caribbean cruise line. He bought the morbid vessel, and as was, over the winter of 1979-1980, at the Bremerhaven, patrician France became populist Norway. An astonishing makeover of a French vessel at a German yard by a Norwegian owner for a largely American clientele. Renowned maritime historian John Maxtone-Graham is uniquely qualified to document France/Norway's 2 consecutive lives. As a dedicated passenger during he is dauntingly familiar with her original design of debut, no less in every facet of her amazing transformation. Not only knowledgeable but articulate, Maxtone-Graham was also intimately acquainted with owners, captains, crew, and fellow passengers. This book documents the life of not one ship, but 2. One ship that was 2. And it is absolutely stunning, this book is. It takes you deep into the history of this ship. I mean, it is absolutely a must. And I can read I'll read bits and pieces for you. Some of the bits and pieces I found very, very interesting. If I could find it. Right here, here's a very awesome, right here, this is when the France came in, her first time into New York in 1960, was it 19? Yeah, 1962, see, there's a picture of her, and there's a picture of her first captain, Georges Crusoe. I don't know, I might be butchering the man's name. A large banner reading "Welcome SS France" was draped across the pier's apron. Behind it shivered a capacity crowd of New Yorkers. New York's Department of Sanitation bands serrated the vessel's arrival with a gloved La Morasset, Moored south at Pier 86, the United States boomed a welcoming salute, which Crisoli, preoccupied with docking, was too busy to acknowledge. That's awful. But there was something here I thought was really funny. Right here. This is during the voyage. Crisoli said this. Crisoli fielded every cornball question beautifully. He dwelt intently on the storm, reassuring them that France had suffered no damage. In answer to a shouted interruption, he denied that France harbored ruban blue ambition. Even if we had taken it, he temporized diplomatically. The United States, with her reserves of speed, would have just taken it back. France, he concluded, prefers to keep the record for quality, not ruban blue, but cordon bleu. A neat epigraph lost on most of his audience. That's awesome, and I've heard that's the food on the France is absolutely to fucking die for. As John Maxtone-Graham says right here, talking about scrambled eggs, and the way he talks about how these eggs are made, they sound beautiful. I mean, they sound delicious, except for one thing. It says here they're surrounded with a single garnish, 4 spoonfuls of icy beluga caviar. Ian Fleming was right. Scrambled eggs, especially those scrambled eggs, never let me down. It's just, and this book goes through the entire life cycle of not one but 2 ships, from the restoration of the Norway, even to the 25th of May when the Norway, 25th of May of 2003 when the Norway had her fatal boiler explosion. And of course she was subsequently, laid up and was, she was scrapped, as you can see here. But just absolutely, I'll try, like I said, I'll try to thumb through these pictures real quick, so you guys can kind of see some of the book. I'll flip through, some of France, and again, I will also go through, some of her days, Norway. Because it's not fair if I don't, because Norway was a beautiful ship too, like I said, the late, great John Maxtone-Graham is an absolutely awesome, the late, great John Maxtone-Graham is absolutely an awesome writer, and I absolutely love this book. I don't own it. This is not mine. This came from the public library, but I will one day probably buy my own copy of this book because, like I said, I love this man's work. And that's actually one of the books that's the France model sitting on is my Liners to the Sun, which I do own, which is written by him, and I'm reading it too. Like I said, John Maxtone-Graham is just one of those rare authors that he makes the subject so appealing and just makes it so just enriching. And if you love ocean liners and you love cruise ships and you want to see the history of a ship that was both an ocean liner and a cruise ship, read France/Norway. You will not be disappointed. And before I end the video, I want to show you a few trinkets that I have from both the ships, both the lives, and I'm going to show you a little bit of this model. Okay, this model here is a Glencoe SS France model from the 90s, and as you can see, I actually recently redid it and cleaned her up. So this is what France looked like back in the day. Beautiful ship. I just thought she was always a beautiful ship. Don't get me wrong, I love the United States, but the France was just, she was so bold and so daring. And the first of the trinkets I have is this menu from the France, the Compagnie Generale Transatlantique French line. And it says Pack You Bought France. Pack You Bought stood for ocean liner. And it says something, I don't know what the hell this shit says, but it says 1969, so it's somewhere from 1969. This is the French side, and this is the American side. And this menu is absolutely large. I mean, here's my hand. Okay, you can see how large this fucking menu is. It's huge. And the other things are not too small. They're not too big. But they're original Norwegian Caribbean line luggage tags that say the ship's name. SS Norway. Norwegian Caribbean Lines. These are cool. I got this and these from a friend of mine, which is a fellow collector. If you're watching this, Russ, hey buddy, how you doing? So this is pretty cool. So I have something from her days as the France, and I have something from her days as Norway. And of course I got this beautiful model of the France as well. And one thing I do want to show you real quick that's in this book, it's this massive fucking cutaway. Well, there's also these beautiful deck plans of the France as well, but this massive fucking cutaway in this book. I mean, this thing is absolutely fucking gorgeous. See, guys? This is an absolutely beautiful fucking cutaway, guys. Beautiful cutaway. This would be awesome as a framed photograph. There's some more blueprints for France. Like I said, that is a beautiful piece. Let me see here if I can find the one for the Norway. There was a Norway one too, but it was smaller. Oh, here we go. There's the Norway cutaway as well. This is really fucking awesome, guys. Really awesome. But this book, written by this gentleman right here, the late great John Maxtone-Graham. Love the guy's book. I really would have loved to have met him. Just seemed like a nice gentleman to me. But my recommendation, get the book. If you can buy it, fucking buy it. Because trust me, once you start reading it and you get done, you're gonna be like, I don't want to let go of it. I want to keep it. That's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I get the book 5 stars. 5-star book about a 5-star ship. I should say 2 5-star ships. 1 haul, 2 lives. So there you have it, guys. That is my review and a special little preview, you know, of my view of my French, you know, my SS France and Norway stuff. The review of France/Norway by the legendary late great John Maxtone-Graham. If you have questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back with you. And if you're new to the channel, you like what I'm doing, hit that fucking subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Become part of the Commerce crew, never miss a video. So until next time, this is Commodore Urban, saying that smooth seas and clear skies. Happy sailing with you. God bless all of you. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay awesome, and have a happy holidays. And until next time, so long.